Hey guys, Matt here from East Coast Lodge. We're just doing a video on the Leafs today and analysis after 22 games. But to start the video off, I want to just talk about Borje Salming and what he meant to the NHL and what he meant to the Leafs organization. He started his career in 1973 and he played until 1990. He helped pave the way for all European players in the NHL. In the early 70s, it was a hard place, the NHL. He took heavy damage. North American players did not like European players invading the sport, and they were quite unfond of the new European threat. He was a three-time All-Star with the Toronto Maple Leafs and set an all-time point record as a defenseman. He was also the first Swedish player inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Not long ago, he was diagnosed with ALS, and after a hard fight, we lost Borje. All of Leafs Nation was heartbroken, and the NHL fans around the world will mourn him for a long time to come. The Toronto Maple Leafs honored Borje against the Wild tonight by wearing a patch on their shoulder of their jersey with his name on it. 4 goals were scored in this game, all with the Swedish player being involved in the play. The game-winning goal was scored by William Nylander, a Swedish elite forward on the Leafs, who seemed to get emotional after scoring the goal, as he went to the bench after only being on the ice for about 15 seconds. I speak for all of Leafs Nation when I say, Borje, you're a hero. I think I speak for all the European and Swedish players too. You definitely paved the way for so many people. You played before I was even born, but honestly, I've seen footage of you playing, and you were amazing, and you will be missed. All right, so let's get into Leafs after 22. All right, so the Leafs after 22 are sitting at 29 points, which is pretty good. They're second in their division. Their overall record is 12-5-5. And those 5 overtime losses, that 10 losses seems like more than they should have, but 5 overtime losses. So they're making it to overtime. They're getting a point. Like, they've only had 5 games so far this season that they haven't gotten any points from. That's pretty good. Right now they're sitting at a +7 goal differential, which is great. They've scored 7 more goals than they've let in. It could be higher, but it could be a lot worse. So far, their goalie situation hasn't been really ideal, but it hasn't been terrible. You got Eric Shalgren. He's posting I think it's a .891 save percentage. He's got 2 wins, 2 losses, and 4 overtime losses, which is not that bad when he's the 3rd guy on your depth chart, right? Like, he is the 3rd guy down. Matt Murray, he's posting a 9.21 with 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss. That's pretty good. And Ilya Samsonov has got 6 wins, 2 losses, and he's also posting the same save percentage as Matt Murray, is .921. And when the two guys that are supposed to be your tandem are both posting a .921 save percentage, that's not overly concerning. I'm not too concerned with that. Let's see here. Now, if we go down to we got 4 point per game players on the Leafs right now. We got Austin Matthews, with 21 points in 22 games. We'll just say he's point per game. William Nylander, 22 points, 22 games, 11 goals, 11 assists. Austin Matthews only with 9 goals. John Tavares, 25 points, 12 goals, leading goal scorer, leading with points as well. Well, tied with Mitch Marner as the other point per game player on the list with also 25 points, but he only has 5 goals. Most of his are assists, but that's no surprise from Marner. He's always been a playmaker rather than somebody who's going to score a lot of goals, although last season he did score a lot of goals compared to his other seasons before that, and I imagine he'll take off in the goal department eventually. Morgan Riley is just shy of a point per game with 16 and 20, but he's out now with long-term on injury, so that's not good. But he wasn't looking too bad before that injury. And Nick Robertson, I feel like he would be playing really well if he got into the lineup, but sadly, with their contract situation and cap situation, they've been having a hard time getting him into the lineup, as well as just juggling all the players that are also fighting for his same spot in the lineup. And then if we're looking at injury problems right now, currently the defense is hurting. I think we all know that. We have Morgan Riley out, like I just said, as well as TJ Brody. Luckily, TJ Brody should be back soon. They did say it wasn't looking too good, but I still think he's going to be back soon. I don't think it's something too concerning right now. And then Jake Muzzin. He could be out all season. Like, he's getting reevaluated late February, I think they said it was, and his career might be over, sadly. He's had a great career. He's a great player. He's a great leader on this team. He's great to still have around in the locker room, but sadly, like, he's got to think about his own health, his family, and maybe what's best for him is to just not play anymore in this league, because he might want to play with his kids and stuff like that, and play with the family, not be disabled, because he's got a spine injury, and that's pretty serious stuff. Okay, now let's see where we're moving on. We got I know we got a lot of trade ideas floating around, and yeah, we did just trade Curtis Douglas for Connor Timmins. That, in my eyes, was a great trade. When are we going to use Curtis Douglas? Even if he does end up being an NHL caliber player, and a good one at that, I don't think he would have gotten the opportunity ever with the Leafs with the lineup that we have, so it's not really anything that we're losing. And we can definitely use a player right now like Connor Timmins. So realistically, the Leafs are giving up at best like an AHL asset for somebody who's probably going to play NHL minutes with the organization. I think that was a great move to acquire him for Curtis Douglas. I think the fact that we got Connor Timmins for only Curtis Douglas is pretty much a huge steal. So that was a great move by Kyle Dubas, and I think it's funny that yes, of course, Connor Timmins is from the Sioux, because Dubas loves his boys, and I don't know. This trade, basically, it was written in stone for probably years ago. Once Kyle Dubas became the general manager, everybody that is in the Sioux organization when he is going to be a Leaf, it seems like. But yeah. Anyways, to close off here, I just think there's not really too much to be concerned with right now with the Leafs. Their record's not the best it could be, but it's not too concerning when they're still second in the division. If they keep playing really defensive-mindedly, like I really think they have been, then I think they'll be fine. I don't really see Mathew's scoring slump being too big of an issue when he's playing really well defensively, and he's playing a lot more physically than he ever has before. He's really getting physical this season. And William Nylander, he's on pace for I think his best season he's ever had. Like I just want to make a point here from the year that Willie and Austin and Mitch all started together. I knew Willie was my favorite right away. Like there was something about that guy, and I think this is his season to just pop off. I think Willie's going to go nuts this season, and that's going to be exciting to watch. He's really stepping up as a player. I've noticed Nylander. He's becoming a lot more of a leader. I can see it just like in the way he acts in the press and on the bench and interactions with other players. I just really think William Nylander's coming into his own this season, and he's really taking charge and being that great player that we all know he is. I mean, he has been our leading playoff performer for the last couple of years, so it's not really surprised that this is happening. Anyway, I think that's it for the Leafs After 22 game analysis. If you like this video, please like it. It'll help other people see it. Please subscribe. It'll help me know to make more and to make more frequently. Like if you guys like this Leafs After 22 analysis, if you like it, and subscribe and comment, because comments are great. It lets me interact with you guys. That's awesome. That'll let me know that this is worth making for you guys, that you guys like it, and I'll make them more frequently. Like we have the Leafs After 22 this time. You never know, next time it might be Leafs After 32, and I might make it 10 games from now instead of Leafs After 40, which was probably going to be my next one, or 42 I think I was going to do, and then 62, and then 82, obviously. But if you guys like this, then you might get the video a little bit sooner, it'll be a little bit more frequent. So yeah, please hit the like button, subscribe, that'd be awesome. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it.